First, allow me to express my heartfelt gratitude to the leadership of All Saints Cathedral for hosting this wonderful Harvest Festival service. In particular, allow me to really appreciate the sermon that our bishop has given, because it was very relevant, and it is taking us to the beginning, the genesis of all that is supposed to be, that is work. We must work and work smart, so that we can be able to sustain, increase, and multiply the joy of humanity. I also extend our appreciation to the ASK family for warmly welcoming us in the festival service. It is truly gracious to hear that the Harvest Festival holds a special place in the hearts of our community. I am excited to recognize that it stands as a cornerstone in your corporate social responsibility initiative, laying the foundation for various shows and trade fairs throughout the country. Dear brothers and sisters, I commend the church, our society, and all the partners and the sponsors for their unwavering commitment to ensure that the proceeds from this Harvest Festival service are distributed to the less fortunate and needy members of our communities. The Bible records that Jesus said that the needy will always be with us, and it is our responsibility to take care of them as Jesus did. At the same time, seed time and harvest will never cease. And anytime you hear that there is a famine and there are things that are happening around us, it means there is an error in the divine order, and we must allow ourselves to look for it and be able to correct it as human beings, because we are made in that image of God and in his likeness. It is us to change the environment we live in. It is us to change the climate, this climate change action. It is for each one of us. And as we stand here thanking God for the past year and now going to the next show that is going to come, I want also to take that opportunity to welcome you to go there and see what is happening with the trade fair, with the farmers that are going on. And let me also look at my young farmers who are there. I am so glad that we brought the young farmers here. Every community must learn to have succession management. For the Kenya society today, you are aware that we are experiencing food deficit every year. And the reason why we have food deficit is because of the aging farming community. For some reason, due maybe to the colonialism and whatever came with it, our generation, did not take farming as a place where you can make money. So it has remained with our parents who used to tell us, if you go and you failed in your CPE and you brought 3 E's, the Foko Jempes will accompany you and you come and join your parents. I know those who are from my age. That is what we were told, and therefore farming was not anything that you wanted your children to be orientated or aligned to, and we said farming was not an activity. So everyone looks for white-collar jobs, which are not there. So as we stand here today and think of the agricultural show, I think we must go back to our roots, where God himself gave a garden to our first parents and gave them work to do, to increase, to multiply, to prevail, and to have dominion. I think in this age and in this time, we need to reorganize ourselves and go back to the drawing board where we lost it, so that those who are unemployed can now start to practice the smart farming. We know our children, if you just give them the opportunity, because that is the area and the sector that is expandable. The white-collar jobs, I can tell you, if that is what we are going to rely on, we are going to be there and in poverty, and our economy will just not dive for the longest. And what I'm saying today is let us continue to do the work we are doing and encourage our children, the young farmers, to farm and get to know the best ways to farm, not the rain-fed, but to be smart so that throughout the year we can be harvesting. Let us continue to work together hand in hand to sow the seeds of compassion and goodwill in our community, and may this Harvest Festival service continue to be a beacon of hope and positivity for all. Thank you once again for your generosity and dedication to making a difference in the lives of those who need it. You know you are made difference to make a difference. And therefore, as you continue to serve and to care for those who are in need, I pray to God that God will also increase you and take care of your families, because that is what a human society is meant to be. As I conclude, it will be unfair if I do not mention my call to support the boy child in the society. For too long, the boy child has been neglected, and we are getting into a very weak society. My call to everyone, as we build the strong boy child, let us equally build a strong boy child who will live with a strong girl child. Without this, we are breaking the beautiful and divine order for male and female he made them, and they should access to health care, education, and as we bring them, we must bring them together so that we can have a balanced family. We have a church that will thrive, because with men outside and only the women going higher, I can tell you the gender-based violence will continue. But if we follow the divine order, we will have a balanced family. I wish to thank you all for listening and being here for this service. God bless you.
Your Excellency. Your Excellency.